My symptoms showed up when I was 11 with my first period. And at that point, for a number of years, it was very much like every month I missed a week of school. I was, in bed in the fetal position, cramping with a heating pad, throwing up all day long, not able to go to school at all. And then I had like my GP at the time, again, sort of like dismissed the symptoms that I was going through. And a lot of the sort of common theme that we hear within the endometriosis community, and I also experienced myself, was sort of these slogans like it's normal. That's a normal period. It's probably all in your head. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe you have anxiety, like all of these sort of dismissive um, band-aid answers that don't really address the actual problem or really listen to what that person is going through and experiencing. And so it took me so my first symptoms showed up at 11 and took me until 27 to get an official diagnosis.
It's a condition where tissue that's similar to the tissue that lines the uterus, like that lines the uterine cavity, it gets deposited outside of the uterus. And some people have no symptoms, but a lot of patients have very significant painful periods. It can also cause infertility in some patients. It can invade into structures like the bowel, the bladder, the ureters, which are the tubes that connect the kidney to the bladder. That could lead to kidney damage. And it's even more rarely found in patients' lungs and could have a collapsed lung or blood in the lungs. We know that on average, patients with endometriosis have to wait up to 9 to 10 years to have a diagnosis, sometimes even longer. One study showed that on average in Canada, the wait was actually a little bit better at about 5.5 years for a diagnosis, but that's still a very lengthy amount of time. The importance of educating primary care providers, emergency room physicians, as well as general gynecologists, is very important because these are often the front line healthcare providers that are seeing patients initially with endometriosis. And so the goal is to provide further education for this group of physicians so that we can hopefully diagnose endometriosis sooner